Happy Mother's Day, everybody. How are y'all today? I thought I would get ready with me for the day for Mother's Day. I'm not going anywhere or doing anything specific. I just wanted to put on some makeup from one of my new palettes that I got for my birthday from my bestie. I don't know if I've even ever showed y'all this necklace, but Tyra got it for me for Christmas. It says, "I love you to the moon and back." Um, I was gonna put my mom one on, but I gotta. Oh, there it is. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna do a little. I have two mom ones actually. I feel if I put all three on, I might get choked. But I was gonna do some makeup. Let me tell you, I put in my brand new contacts that are clear. Like from when I went to the eye doctor the other day, these are like I can tell my other ones was not it. Like I can see everything like so crystal clear. It is just, I'm gonna have to untangle that. It is just amazing. But anyways, I thought I would do a little story time. I've been talking to my mom here lately, and like we've just been talking about old memories and stuff. So some things that I had pushed to the back of my memory are like starting to come back to the front. So I thought I would just tell some of the stories. But first, I can't decide if I want to use this palette. I might let Lacey pick, or if I want to use this one. Or if I want to use this one. I cannot decide. So I think I'll ask Lacey what she thinks. Y'all know I like to wipe my face before. I'm wondering if I want to do something basic or something fun. I was trying to debate on which story I wanted to tell y'all because I tell you, memories are, especially memories like that you forgot about or you pushed away, and when they come back, sorry, my throat has been hurting. I had something I wasn't supposed to, and it, people who are allergic or know what, like to foods that, like when you eat them, how sometimes it like makes your inside of your mouth and your throat raw. So it's still healing. The other night was bad. Like my throat was literally touching, but that was my fault. And because you know, there's so many things that have citrus in it that you just don't know. Like I can't eat things at certain restaurants because they marinate their chicken or their seafood or something in citrus juices. Like their sauces have, you know, which I know sauces sometimes have lemon juice. It's just how it is. So it's just very hard. But anyways, we had took my daughter out for her graduation celebration, and I tasted a little sauce. Anyways, but yeah, I'm paying for it, like still. But that's I should tell y'all about graduation first before I tell y'all about anything else. That was a heck of a day. And when I tell you a heck of a day, I mean a heck of a day. Lacey, come here, please. First of all, I just want to say it's amazing. I'm so glad and grateful that my daughter graduated. Which palette do you think I should use? This one?
Where did you get these from?
These were from Lord, I must Miss Chris. Miss Trisha. She gave them to me for my birthday.
Oh, I never seen you talk about them.
That's because you don't always be in my room. This one? You sure?
You should use that for the. Oh, sorry. You should use that for the eyeshadow and that for the other part.
What other part?
Any details?
Oh, so you want me to be fancy?
Yep.
Okay. So which colors should I use?
I see you on plastic. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to be like, huh?
Yeah, I'll let you point to which ones you think I should use.
Is the glitter okay?
Yeah, you can pick whatever.
Maybe that bone and maybe the
Okay, so you only use all 3 of those. Okay. We'll make something work. We'll make some shake and bake. Thank you, baby. You can close the door. You can close the door. She wants me to be extra, but I don't even know. I don't have no look in mind for extraness. This is what it looks like without the plastic. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to think of a look real quick. Just give me one quick second. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to wing it because I don't know. We're just gonna wing it today. So anyways, I'm gonna start out with the morning. It was a good morning. I don't know what do I want a wing to come this way. Oh, sorry. I really don't know how I want it to look. I guess we're just gonna do this for now, and then I'll decide after the fact. So I didn't eat breakfast because, as y'all know, I'm on Wegovy, and sometimes I just don't be hungry, and when I'm not hungry, I don't think about eating, and I know that's a big problem. I know. So, you know, it's an hour and a half drive to pick up her best friend, and then an hour and a half back. A half hour back to the school. It was a lot. You had to go here, go there. That's neither here nor there. So there was a lot of walking involved. Where is my brush at? There was a lot of walking involved. And as y'all know, I'm fat, first of all. But that's neither here nor there. But I have not been feeling the greatest, and I haven't said anything to my family and friends, and I know I should have. That's my fault. But I don't always want to tell them because I don't want them to worry about me. And I know people are going to worry about me regardless. But, you know, sometimes you just feel bad that people are always worrying about you, so you just don't want them. Is this one to worry about you? See, my biggest problem is I think of making videos after I've done decided, oh, I'm doing makeup, I'm gonna record it, and then I don't get the stuff ready. I just I can't find. I'm just gonna pick one today, I guess. We're just gonna have to make this one be it today. Okay, so anyways, let me try to open it up a little. So it was a lot of walking. I forgot how many miles we walked total that day. Well, they walked, more than me. But anyways, long story short, we rode in the elevator to go up to the floor we were on at the stadium. But coming back down, it was too many people by the elevator, so we went down the little ramp thing. Let me tell you, I wish I would have took a picture. I did not realize truly how far up we are. And if y'all have seen the video, y'all know how far up we were. I did not really realize how far up we were until we started walking down the little ramp thing. And it was since it was at a slope, it felt like it was pushing us down. Well, to me personally, it felt like it was pushing me down. And it was rough. I was so hurt by the time we got to the bottom. My hip was hurting, my knee, everything was hurting. I was already hurting, but that just made it worse. And it made me feel you know how where Barbie dolls' legs connect? That's where I was hurting it. It felt like you could just snap my legs out of place and maybe put them back in there the right way. I don't know. It was very painful. And then we ended up catching a bus to go to the other part because we didn't have enough time to drive there and be on time because, you had to find parking and you had to walk, blah, 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 blah. So my daughter and her friend are young. They do this walk all the time because they go to that college. They didn't put into consideration that, not saying it's because nobody's older, but we're older and I'm fat. And on top of that, I have a heart problem, vertigo, just a bunch of crap. And I don't think they took that into consideration because they're used to it. You know, they be huffing it. So, anyways, I'm gonna have to use this one because I don't know where my other one is. We start like the bus only could take you so far because of the since it was graduation day, they wasn't doing like their normal routes and stuff. So we had to walk a couple of blocks. If I hadn't have tired myself out going down all them flights at the stadium, I think I might would have made it. But I could just be blowing myself up for that. So we get to like when we only like we walked far enough to where we only had like a block and a half left or 2 blocks. I think it was a block or a block and a half, one or the other left. And I'm like Tyra had already went on because she had to be there early, you know what I'm saying? So her friend was our guide. Um so my nephew, which yes, I'm calling your son my nephew, my bestie son. My nephew, Tyra's friend, and Lacey were all like way ahead of us. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let her friend go ahead because I ain't gonna make it. But before that, I had a meltdown. Like, I'm trying to walk so fast, which I should have just tried to walk at my own speed and just did my own thing. But I'm trying to keep up, so I'm walking fast. And if y'all ever seen The Color Purple, I was walking like Miss Sophia. When she went over there to be like, you told Hoppo to beat me. That's how I was walking. So I took my shoes off because my legs like felt like jello. I could not lift them anymore. And I kept tripping over my shoe. And I was like, if I don't take my shoes off, I am going to face plant. So I took my shoes off. I'm walking fast. I'm walking fast. And then like all of a sudden I couldn't catch my breath. And that's my fault. I should not have been trying to walk that fast. But I had started walking so fast I could not breathe. And instead of calmly trying to catch my breath, because I have a problem with my lungs, which I don't know what it is. Like, I can't take deep breaths. Like, I take a lot of shallow breaths. Maybe that's why I don't sleep good, because, you know, when you go to sleep, you kind of take a deep breath, and I cannot. So I'll start coughing there, and it'll wake me up. Like, I just can't take deep breaths. It hurts my lungs. So I'm trying to take a breath, and I couldn't. So then I'm psyching myself out because I can't breathe, and I gave myself an anxiety attack, a panic attack, I don't know. But for a minute there, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to call the ambulance, but I don't want to miss my daughter's graduation. So I'm like trying to catch my breath, and I can't. It's like, you know, it's not funny, but it's hard to explain. Like, I cannot catch my breath, and I'm like, God, please, no, not today. My daughter's graduation. Just let me die after if I'm gonna die. That's what I was thinking in my head. So my mom and my bestie calmed me down and told me just to breathe. Tell me why they give me a tissue and I'm closing my nose. Don't know why. Don't know why. But I'm holding the tissue like this. Doing this. And I'm like, and they said, why'd you close your nose? I do not know. My brain was just not connecting to my body, I guess. And I was trying to smother myself. So once we got me calmed down, like I'm sweating profusely. My whole body is aching. I'm getting a muscle spasm in my leg. It was something else. Sorry, y'all know I start talking and I get sidetracked. I really don't even know what kind of look I want to do, so I'm just winging it, everybody. But anyways, so I'm just like trying not to freak out, but I'm freaking out. What am I? I'm just gonna try to draw something and see what happens. So I'm just like when I tell you I'm freaking out, I'm freaking out. So my bestie Trisha says I'm going back to get the van. She was like, I mean the car. She was like, we can't do this. You know, you about to fall out. So she walks all the way back to where we had caught the bus, and the bus was not coming. So she walked all the way back to get her her vehicle and came back and picked us up. So we get to the graduation at like 1:26. Like, cause the first part is the commencement where it's everybody, and then at 1 o'clock was her personal one for her degree. So we get back, we get there at 1:26, and it started at 1. I see some people up there that's not her getting their degrees, and I am bawling. Like, I stood at the back and I just cried because I thought I missed it. And yes, I'm still there supporting her. That's why I tried to tell myself. And we were at the first one, but this one was more personal. I would have rather have missed the first one than to miss this one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there bawling in the back. I told my mom, I was like, I'm fine. You go sit down. She was like, no, I'm staying with you. So she stayed with me while I cried. And then something told me, just text her and see. You know what I'm saying? Just text her. Don't hurt to see. And I said, did I miss you get your degree? She said, no. I was like, oh, thank God. So she came like maybe 5 to 7 minutes after we got there. She came out and like they did, her they called her name and all that. But I was so grateful, and I'm like, thank God, thank God, thank God. Because if I had missed it, I couldn't have lived with myself. I mean, of course I would. I think I messed up. Of course I would, but I just feel like, no, I feel like I know I just would have been so pitiful if I had missed it. Like, missed seeing her walk across that stage. But let me tell you, that was like the proudest moment. Y'all just don't realize being a. I know why I didn't go up high enough. It's too late now. I don't think I can fix that. Oh, sorry, y'all. I didn't even show y'all the brush. I didn't use my tiny, tiny brush because I wanted my line to be thicker, but I'm using this. And I'm using, because she wanted me to do this for my design. Like, use something here for my design. So I picked silver to really, like, try to stand out against those other bright colors. But anyways, so it was a lot of walking. It was a lot. I really messed up on this side, but we'll just see how it comes together when I get close to the end. Okay. Let me see something real quick. But yeah, but I did do this one higher. I can tell now because when I want to go straight, well, whatever. It's whatever. I'm not going anywhere. Whatever. Excuse me. So that was how graduation day went. But I didn't miss it. And that is really important. Oh, sorry. I know what I was saying. Like, when you're a teen mom, so many people are against you. They say all these. It's like, because back in the day that was really frowned upon, but now it's like really normalized. You know what I'm saying? Being a teen mom. Not that I'm condoning it or not condoning it. I'm just saying, like, it's more normalized now than it was back then. But anyways, people were telling us that she ain't gonna be nothing because I ain't nothing. This is what they said to me back then. You ruined your life. You ruined that child's life. Like, you don't even know what we're going to become and what we're going to do. You don't know. Like, you don't know. But people put that kind of negative thinking in my head. And a lot of these people are family members that I'm talking about. Okay? Family members. And not my mom's family. Let me just start by saying that. Anyways. And they just made me feel really, really worthless. And like, I won't going to be shit. And like, I'm just, but my mom reassured me that we had this in the bag. And she was going to help me no matter what, which I am grateful for. She helped me be the amazing mother that I could be. She guided me, she molded me, and I don't like that part, but and I appreciate her for that, because who knows without her where I would be right now. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm just gonna leave it open, but yeah, as y'all all can see, we became much more, well, she became much more than what they said. Yes, I'm not where I want to be in life, but I'm nowhere what they thought I was going to be. And it just goes to show you, don't listen to people. Do not listen to people. They do not know you. They do not know your struggles. They do not know your plan. They don't know what is in store for you. Just do the best that you can do. And that's all that matters. Keep that negative thinking out of your head. Who knows where I could be today if I didn't let that negative thinking make me believe I had to do this and I had to do that and I had to be this kind of way. If I would have stepped out of that negative thinking, I could have probably reached higher heights, but I didn't want to step out on faith, step out on, just believing that I could have a dream because of that. But now at this age, I know I can have a dream. I know that I can be more than I am. I know that I can be anything that I want to be. And that's what I preach to my kids. And I'm just so proud of them. I keep telling them that education is important. And as you can see, they are succeeding. Like Lacey, she is so smart too. And I'm just so grateful. Just so grateful. She's in gifted classes. She's been taking Spanish since kindergarten. So who knows? She might even be fluent by the time she's an adult. I'm just grateful. And as y'all can see, I kind of got lost in talking. So I am going to post this and then I'll go back to doing the makeup. And thank y'all for listening if you stayed this long because it is extremely long. Bye.